wow, 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 waka, waka, waka.
Freaking look on Greg's face.
I swear it's like Jurassic Park in here. You just don't know what dinosaur is going to come out of the jungle, you know?
Hello.
Could you on purpose rip off another one of those?
Well, the Topo Chico, the gulp of that got me.
Yeah, the carbonation.
I mean, I could do little ones, but
Thank
a big
you,
one needs
thank you,
carbonation.
Coke Northeast, for allowing. This is the soundtrack we have.
And you know what I like?
Usually the
Excuse
seltzer,
me.
root beer and seltzer waters make me burp too, but
Kombucha really gets me.
I add the lemonade mix to the Smart Water, and that fridge is so cold.
Yeah, it's great.
Holy crap, I love it.
Thank you, Coke Northeast.
Nice.
Not
Look
bad,
at that.
Jesse.
Oh, did you? That was you?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, this is fun.
This is
This is fun. This is what you pay for. Well, it's free.
I
isn't it?
can-
Yeah, right.
I usually with seltzers.
Yeah, I do not. Okay, that's disgusting.
That was all. Yeah, a
That
lot
was
of air.
gross. Don't do that
I
again.
appreciated it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did not expect it to go like this. I do not possess the ability to burp. Period. Ever. I don't.
I can only force myself after drinking.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to hear that because that sounded like one of the little Tyrannosaurus Rexes was getting tortured. It had a squeaky. No, don't.
I just had
don't.
another one, but I didn't do it.
Thank
I held
you.
off.
Don't. And look at her face. She's going to do it. I apologize. This is disgusting. This is not where we. Anyway.
I'm trying.
I do have a one of the things I have is a kind of a sticky Ask the Buzz that I'm afraid to do on the air.
So-
you know what I mean? A little bit.
So when you printed it, it was sticky, or
No. Sticky situation that someone's
okay.
in.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And it's kind of real life stuff, so I don't want to, when I tell you, you'll go, oh, okay. I mean, that's, you know what I mean? You'll get why I'd rather do it here.
Okay.
And then tell the person that wrote it that we're doing it here to hear the answers. So that's going to be, that's coming up. And,
What have I created?
She was over there like prepping her head.
I know.
She's over
I'm trying to get
I know,
unstuck.
I know.
I'm not a good burper. I'm trying.
Yeah, email Laura. I don't save it to me. I don't want to hear that this is what you sung to.
He didn't
whatever.
do anything.
Trust me, we can sing way lower, and we might coming up. But we're coming right back with the Buzz 24/7. Stick around.
The Buzz 24/7 is sponsored by Notley Crew, the ultimate Motley Crue tribute. Get your tickets to see them live February 21st at the Rochester Opera House box office or the deals page at morningbuzz.com.
It's the Buzz 24/7 at morningbuzz.com.
This is unbelievable.
Now that's what's up.
Did you get it all out?
I can't.
Seriously, I don't want to do any more. They're just asking if you got it all out. I don't want to have to do it again. Because people get really, when it comes to that kind of stuff, it doesn't bother me. I don't care. I don't even blink. But people,
Yep.
I can't hear that. Oh, God.
Get all wound up.
Yeah, they get all wound up. And then the same people are like, that's so gross. I can't eat.
Well, don't be eating right now.
No, I just mean, you know what I mean.
Maybe it's in lunch break.
Anything at all. It's like, oh, my God, that's disgusting. I can't eat. Oh, you can't eat? Okay, fine. Anyway, but I prefer people don't do it. All right. Can I ask you a question?
Axe away.
Sure.
You and Scotty were talking a little earlier, and I heard a story that I wanted to ask about.
Yeah.
About it's about the American entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah.
I think really, and it's a budding business that seems to be growing within the walls of the Boyce homestead.
This
And it's
interesting.
it has taken off. But we had a nice talk last night because I said, listen, you're doing this. What happens when a good business comes to town, buddy? He says, don't you worry. If anybody else thinks they're going to get in on this, I know. Cut prices. They can't So,
What?
okay. I will tell you. A couple weeks ago, and I don't know if I brought it up on air or whatever, but
I don't think you did.
okay.
I don't think you did
Because
either.
I was kind of like, What? And I don't know that it's okay.
Well,
I'm
So
tell
early
the story.
January, he came. We, back to school, back to work, and he came home, and I'm like, "Where'd you get that money?" And he had like $8 on him. He's like, "Oh, Mom, I'm selling pencils." He goes, "By this time of year," I go, "Oh," he goes, "By this," "By this time of year, kids don't have pencils. They get in trouble if they don't have a pencil to do their work." So at that point, I felt bad for
That's
his
Dylan
teachers.
or Parker, first of all.
This is Dylan.
Okay.
Yeah, this
So
is, yeah.
So I then Amazon sent his 2 teachers. He rotates each 144 boxes of pencils, thinking, "Good, I'm going to help the 5th grade classes with pencils."
Oh, you did that from
I
Amazon?
did that to be nice.
It's very nice.
The next day, he comes home with $13. I go, "Honey, I just gifted your teachers boxes of pencils." He goes, "Those are just my classes, Mom. There's a lot of kids out there that need pencils." And I go, "Well, where are you getting pencils?" He goes, "At the beginning of the school year, you must have bought me 3 boxes. They're all sharpened. I just sell the pencils." I'm like, "Okay, whatever." So I kind of just went along with it.
Do you just? I gotta ask. I mean, like,
How much is he charging for?
I don't know.
Oh, because I
Didn't
was
even
kind of
ask.
curious.
what do these
it
kids
a good
carry around? A
deal?
lot of money. I mean, he's 11.
Well-
So what are they carrying? A lot of bread in the school?
It's Manchester.
No,
So-
and is it? It feels like a shakedown.
No, they got money. They probably took the bus.
So yeah, and they're
Go
yeah,
get food after school.
after school get food or
Absolutely.
in the snack shack or whatever.
Dude, when you watch the kids leave
know.
here, they're all going to 7-Eleven,
Yeah.
all these places.
They got
So-
coffees. They got
Yes.
lattes.
Right. So then
Man, times have changed.
he started bringing home more money.
Oh boy.
And I didn't know really what was going on until last Friday. I took the day off of work, personal day, but I had the opportunity to see Dylan in the morning, get
Right.
ready, bring him to the bus stop, and I picked up his bag to kind of help him. I'm like, wow, it's heavy. I opened his bag.
Did you nosy through there?
Well, I said, your bag's so heavy. He's like, yeah. And I opened it up and he had 4 cans of Alani, which is like this morning juice energy drink. 4 little cans. I go, hon, you should only be drinking one of those a morning. Like,
It's
I
like
know
a jacked up, like
it's
a
energy drink,
what is
whatever.
it? Red
but
Bull, something like that.
kind of like, yeah, less. And they're mini cans. But now I wake him up at 5 in the morning. So I tell him, yes, you can have one to start your day.
Right.
Like, you have 4, honey. That's not. He's like, well, Mom,
Jesus.
Sit down. I want to talk to you about business.
I'm selling them at school. I'm making like $5 a can. Kids are going crazy for
Making
them. And he goes-
$5 a can.
He goes, some of them, he goes, there's a couple flavors that kids really like. I can even get more. So I'm like, okay. So then I found out after talking with him more, he's not only selling these drinks, he's selling snacks too. So
He's a convenience store.
so I guess
He's
so
a food truck.
last night we're at Scouts.
I'm not
and-
mad.
Well, first this weekend I'm at a basketball game and one of his little girlfriends sits over next to me and she goes, you know how much money Dylan's making in a week? She goes, I think he made $80 this week. And I go, what? She goes, he's got all the snacks and kids are paying him crazy. So Dylan and I had a little talk about first somebody, could come in and steal your business. And he's like, no, don't worry.
What do you mean steal your business?
Well, because
Well,
if you
somebody
go
could start doing the same thing.
and charge less,
a
and
little
then you're
cheaper.
going to lose. I'm trying to teach him the American way. Like this, the Walmart comes in, then somebody's going to be a Kmart.
Oh, she's right.
And that's what you're worried about? Like, because
But
I'm going to speak.
aren't
Can I be
there-
honest?
yeah,
I'm going to be honest.
wait,
He's
so-
going to get in trouble.
Right.
Okay, so
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, well, I didn't go to that. I went to the whole, Dylan, I'm the one that's buying you snacks thinking you're eating them for lunch and, you got to pay me my cost now.
Yeah,
I said,
Nice.
Dylan, you can make the profit. I said, you can make the profit.
Yeah,
But I want, if I'm
true.
spending like $17 on a 12-pack of the Solani and you're making 40-something, you can keep that, but you're paying me for that. So last night he handed me $36 and said, hey, I put some Amazon stuff in the cart. Buy that. I'm going to sell it next week.
You do realize that he's getting all of this from you, right? And how you approach money
And more
and
than
think
one
about
way.
money.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
he's saving and
And you're asking for a cut.
what I want, because I'm buying all the
You,
groceries.
you realize that this is what the mob does.
There must be
Do
something.
you understand?
I am enjoying the
Must be
hell out of
something
this.
in
Freaking
the-
Holly Walnuts over here.
There has to be
not-
something in the school bylaws that this is technically not allowed.
Somebody could put the kibosh on.
Okay,
this.
well, nobody report him. Okay,
Yeah,
so
nobody's saying anything.
Anyways, he's really like taking this to a level. Like last night, he said, "So I'm thinking this weekend we're gonna go to the grocery store. I'm going to buy, like, if Cheez-It snack packs are on sale, I'm going to go for the sale items. So then I can know how much I'm going to make for a profit.
His overhead.
He asked me last night if he could buy, he's like, I think with some of this money, I'm going to buy myself a briefcase. You know what else he told me?
Oh, boy.
11-year-old kid rolling in with a briefie.
He's going to get himself a jacket.
Oh, my
that has
gosh.
everything on display.
That's what Poetry said last night in
right.
Scouts. He did tell me, I go, hon, when are you doing this? You can't have your backpack all day. He goes, this is the thing. So I got this friend. Totally trust him. I supply him with one bag of mini muffins a day
It's a capo.
to watch my bag. He goes, because he found out a couple weeks ago, somebody went in his bag, found out he had the snacks and stole something. He goes, I don't need people stealing from me. So now he pays a kid.
He's got a
Muscle.
Yeah.
Got to have some muscle.
Gives him mini muffins
Yeah.
every day. He goes, so if we can keep buying mini muffins, I pay him to watch my backpack.
Bam.
So then nobody steals from me. I'm like,
This is the Sopranos.
This is
It's
there
the
was a-
Sopranos.
Don
There was a-
Corleone started.
I don't know if it was a Clint Eastwood or a John Wayne war movie where there was a guy that he always had supplies.
Yeah.
Like I'll trade you beer for this and that.
Heartbreak Ridge.
Where did he pick the? I mean,
He kept it up in the ceiling.
yes.
I don't
And
know.
now, just so you know, if he does get caught and you're in on it,
That's fine. I'll tell him
you?
we didn't know.
Yeah.
And it's
yeah.
it's not that, like,
He's
I
not
mean,
bullying anybody or
no.
anything like that. He's
People
just
come to
offering,
him
yeah,
and they
that's it.
say, do you have any good snacks?
Yeah.
And he'll show them what he has. And if they want a snack, he sells it to them.
Right,
I don't
right.
I mean, these kids are coming to school with money. They're looking for snacks. What's the difference if they buy it from the school store or from my son?
Oh my God.
Should I not support this? I think it's I honestly, the fact that he asked me to like go to the grocery store and look at the prices, like I think this is great.
It's a good business lesson.
It really
It might be seen as otherwise by some people. You know, is he committing a foul? Not really. No.
let me tell you something.
But somebody
if my
might not
kid is
like
at-
it.
If my kid is at school
Yeah.
and my kid has no pencil and has to go buy one from your son, no problem with that. He's supply and demand.
Right. The pencil thing was an innocent way of starting it, and then
Yes.
of course
it rolled
now
right
he's
into
got-
snacks.
now he's got the
and-
energy drinks.
and
Right,
sodas.
right,
Well, I
right.
did say to him, I go, honey, are you telling these kids they have caffeine? And I said, what if their parents say no to caffeine? He goes, well, if the parents didn't teach them to say no to caffeine, then that's not my problem. He's got.
Oh my God! And now we're.
Pretty soon he's going to be selling butts.
I
No,
didn't.
he told me. So last night we were at Scouts. One of the dads who works here was like, Dylan. And he said he goes, he's going to get a coat. He's going to sell it. And Dylan looks at him and goes, don't you think there could be some worse things I'm selling?
Yeah,
And-
this is
and-
not a kid that's a trouble kid. He's not like looking for trouble and got to get in trouble. It's all on the up
I
and
mean,
up.
they're peanut butter crackers
Yeah.
and mini muffins. He
What if
said,
somebody doesn't pay him?
he goes, those honey buns that you bought me last week, those were a big hit.
Doesn't somebody pay him? The guy that watches the bag moves in on him.
And the whole time
Gives him a
the
lesson.
whole time you thought he was just eating really good.
I did. I go,
God, he's eating a lot.
I honestly, I was packing him extra stuff because I'm like, he comes home with an empty lunchbox every day. I'm like, wow.
Full wallet.
Yeah.
Full wallet. Empty lunch bag.
Laura has an interesting always has had an interesting take on money. It's a very serious. She pays very close attention, and she's always interested in finding ways to
Save a buck and make a buck.
to save a buck. Right. So the kids have seen that. Sees an opportunity, and he's going to do it. But what I think is just fascinating is that he's thinking far beyond the mind of a normal 11-year-old.
Yeah, I
You
was
know what I
shocked.
mean?
I absolutely
I
blown
want
away.
I want to figure out what the price is so I can figure out what my price could be. He's looking at the margins.
Right.
You know, he doesn't even need a calculator. He's probably one of those kids who just runs the numbers and has said, that's an 18% profit.
Both my kids love math, but definitely when he came to me and said, instead of you going to the grocery store and buying whatever you think I'll like, I'll just go get what's on sale. I know what the kids want. And I did offer, we had a bunch
I
of
know what the kids want, Mom.
Kit Kat bars, full-size Kit Kat bars in the candy trough. I'm like, nobody ever takes them. I'm like, you should just bring them to school. He goes, Mom, I don't sell candy bars. That's not a good choice. I sell snacks. I'm like, okay. Like little
Standards.
smart food. Like he goes, I'm not
What-
selling
what
whole
is he-
candy
oh.
bars. I was like, kids might like those candy bars. He's
Yeah,
like, no.
the chocolate may be like, bang, that's what I needed to get
but
through the day.
he's looking out for the kids. They got to appreciate the fact that he's bringing in stuff that's
He
relatively
doesn't-
healthy.
But it's not because he's like, Mom, they really have a thing for Doritos. If I bring in like little bags of Doritos,
How much is he? All right, so a small bag of Doritos. What's that going to go for?
I bet he's only charging $1 for that. I mean, I spend 25 cents on it, because I'm
Yeah.
buying them in bulk.
He's not looking to. He's just looking to make a little profit. He's not
Yeah.
looking to rip anybody
No,
off, make anybody do
I
something
like
they don't
this,
want to
yeah.
do. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
That has shut down written all over it. At some point, somebody's going to say something, and it's going to be taken the wrong way, and it's got nothing to do with what he's doing.
No,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some days he goes, Mom, and some kids that just forget their lunch, I don't even charge them. I just give them snacks.
Mark this
That's
date.
good.
Well, you know
Mark
what he's
That's how he
doing.
sucks him in.
That's
Yeah.
how- Right
Get him
there.
on the hook.
That's how
He
you
did, he
feel.
said-
Yes.
He gives them. He goes, Mom, that that kid came late to school. He had a doctor's appointment and nothing for snacks, so I gave him a couple snacks for free.
I will tell you right now, and I swear to God this is true. Mark my words, on the third day of February, 2026.
Don't shut him down because I'll be in trouble.
I'm not gonna. No, I'm not saying that. This kid is going to be filthy rich. Filthy rich. He's going to create a business that is going to take whatever market they're in by storm, without question. He does not know quit, and he does not know failure. And Parker is in a different way, right? In a different way, way beyond his years.
Dylan last night, he goes, Parker, what were you thinking? You didn't sell stuff in middle school? And Parker goes, no, Dylan, I didn't sell anything in middle school. You don't know what you were missing. And they're very opposite
Who's that
kids.
sound like, Scotty? Who does that sound like?
I don't know.
Man, it's a different world. It's a different world.
Yeah.
Jesus, if I had 10 cents in my pocket, I mean, I'm ancient, but I mean, I had 10 cents in my pocket. It was burning a hole. All I wanted was some Swedish fish, right, Kelly? And on dog.
the Swedish
I got
fish.
you on that. Yeah. Did you bring money to school? When did you start carrying money?
Probably, definitely high school because you could go buy second lunch, or if there was a period got canceled, you could go
Yeah.
to Burger King or
I
go
mean,
to
we
the
had
store. Yeah.
our school right here at West. We had a Taco Bell, we had a Papa John's,
Yeah,
we had the
I don't
substation.
get
we had
that.
all that.
That's
food.
In the
me.
school.
Yeah, that was our lunch. It was our cafeteria.
We had lunch tickets.
They
You
got
didn't have a
rid
regular
of.
cafeteria doing regular food? You just
you could
had.
no, you could have
Oh,
hot lunch, or
okay.
you could go to Taco Bell, Papa John's. Back in the day, it was Foodies before it turned Papa John's. Then we had the substation.
So you could leave school, or did they do
No,
that?
that was a whole. It was everybody.
school?
It was a vendor in the cafeteria.
Wow.
Crazy. Yeah, that was it, man. You got what was in the you either brought a bag lunch or you had a friggin' hot lunch, whatever it was.
I used to
And
like the hot lunch.
hot lunch was like a ticket. You had to get a
did?
ticket, 5 tickets for the week, and if you lost your tickets, you bought.
See, now
you know what I
everything's
mean?
on a card. Like he uses
Yeah,
school ID,
makes
and I
sense.
put,
Makes sense.
whatever, $4 a day or whatever.
I
it
got
is.
the free lunch tickets because I was we were a poor family, so they would.
Did they
in the
pull you up
school-
in front of everybody?
Dude, pull you up in front of everybody. They did the.
Will all of the free lunch kids come down to the office for your free lunch tickets? Free lunch for the poor kids. If you're poor, can you please come down to the office?
And I'd be like this. I'd be like. Out I went.
Yep.
Okay, so
I never thought I was poor, but I just got free lunch because
was your lunch like everybody else's lunch?
yeah,
Or was
same
it
thing.
like-
You got a hot lunch.
Okay, I didn't.
Yeah.
No, I know, but I wasn't sure. Like, all right, instead of a full sandwich,
You got the
give
cheese.
me half.
Oh no. You got no. It was a regular.
Oh,
It was
no.
a regular hot lunch
didn't
thing.
know.
Yeah.
You and Jimmy split this sandwich.
No. It was a hot lunch. It was a nutritious hot lunch.
We're gonna give your whole family
You know,
one lunch.
Got the green beans, and on Fridays it was 2 hot dogs. When you got in high school, it was 2 hot dogs, not just one. It was 2
2 hot dogs.
which was great. And then they had the shepherd's pie with the crusty potatoes in a lump, and the top was baked, so it was a little. You could just lift it off like a hat, and then it was great. That was good. And then they had the scoop of rice and a scoop of a hamburger with a little bit of gravy. Yeah, that was pretty good. And the meatloaf was.
I never minded the
passable.
school lunches. I always liked the school lunches.
Yeah.
Barrington,
Some things.
Barrington was in the younger years. I mean, you were hungry, you just shut up and ate it. But it wasn't great when we went to Dover.
Yeah.
it was a whole new world. You're like, what
Yeah.
is that? And everything came with French fries. They would do like a turkey meal the
Yeah.
week of Thanksgiving. Came with French fries.
Yeah. That was later in high school when they added burgers. You get a burger, you get
Yep.
fries, and pizza. And it was the worst pizza ever. It was the kind of pizza that had powder on top of the crust.
what
that white powder. There was nothing worse than the rolls that they gave you with the white powder. What the
I
is
like
white
the-
powder
I didn't mind it.
doing it? What was it?
So it doesn't.
Oh,
so it
some
doesn't
rolls,
burn.
yeah.
What is it?
I don't
you
know
put
what-
like
It's flour.
Yeah, I don't want to eat
Yeah,
flour.
you
Flour
put
should be
flour
cooked.
down. Like some pizza crust will come with flour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want on the top of my fist.
cornmeal,
That's
whatever.
bullshit. That's what that is right there. Some friggin' dry flour on top of a roll.
I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind the powder.
I may have been poor, but I had standards. Would you ever trade? Did you ever say, I'll give you my meatloaf?
Yes.
If you want. Do you ever trade on the lunchroom? You probably never did, huh?
Sometimes.
That's a guy thing, I think. You ever do that?
I know.
No?
I liked usually what they
I'll
had.
take that apple crisp if you want my my rice.
I'm with you.
Yeah,
I
that's a
remember
thing.
doing that.
That was the thing. So this is going to be a saga. I think that we have
This
we
is
have
just
we have
part
learned
one.
that it feels like
Pretty soon
very
he'll be doing square pools.
very mob like, very like you got to give me a cut. You're working my territory.
Yeah, most parents,
I was the one who
most
brought you
parents
here.
would have been like, listen,
Yeah.
cut it out.
Yeah.
But instead, she's working like, oh, wait a minute.
Well, you got to admire
I
the
deserve a cut.
You got to admire the
it just-
actual
I mean,
the actual.
I'm not asking for. I told him you can keep 100% of the profit,
Right, but you got to pay for the.
but you have to pay
No, that
for what
totally
you're
makes sense.
because if I'm the one it's my grocery bill.
All right, I'm not
So,
knocking that.
I
Teaches
think-
them a lesson.
Yeah,
Shows great initiative on his part, though.
Yeah.
yeah. I think
Yeah.
both of our parts.
What's he do with the $80?
He's saving.
Spends it on the bitches.
He's 11. He's
Yeah.
11.
I'm sure he goes to school with some bitches. Look at Laura. This is
He got a two-seater. He got a two-seat e-bike for his birthday. He's like, "Can you just picture me with someone on the back this summer?" I was like, "No, Dylan." It's like there's room for a girl back there. I'm
Like a
I know.
friggin'
I
18-year-old
know.
kid already.
I know.
Unbelievable.
He's very whew.
All right, well, that's crazy.
It's silly. It's horrible. He had his buddy sleep over last week during the snowstorm, and the two of the kids were talking to the other one about his mom, and I'm listening.
This
There
is
you
good.
go.
This is good.
Here it comes. I know it's coming.
Your mom's only 34? We knew that. Whoo, age does not. Because I poked my head and I was like, you guys are like 11. And they go, age doesn't matter when it comes to that. And I was like, stop it. That's his mother. And the poor kid is just looking at like.
That's a rite of passage.
No.
No, you always talked about one of the guy's moms who was kind of hot.
absolutely.
We had a guy in our neighborhood, and his wife, his mom, she was beautiful, and we were like probably just around 13 or whatever, and we rode that kid hard, saying like, "Oh my God, you know what I would do to your mother."
Yeah.
Be like that.
Oh, yeah.
And we were too young to
was
even
it?
know what to do.
Yeah.
But we just would say like, "Oh my God, I would have sex with your mother."
Oh.
Oh, they're not talking about sex yet. Thank
And
God.
he hated it. You're not to you, not in the house.
Yeah.
Well,
Then
you
wait
know.
till you're away.
But I'm just saying, like that was always. It's kind of a running guy joke thing
Absolutely.
about whoever's mom. You know, like Kelly and Roadkill
Yep.
joke about their moms, and Roadkill joked about my mom, and I had sex with his mom. So everything is all good in the hood, I think. But yeah, that's a rite of passage. Weird though it may be, I will give you that. That's not all that unusual. So,
all
all right.
good.
Well, here's what we got here. So we have I put aside this Ask the Buzz because I think it needs to be handled off the air, and so I'm going to alert the person that wrote it that this is where they can hear the answer. But it's a real, it's kind of a what would you do kind of thing. And I'm not sure if I have the answer for you, but I'll tell you. I'll share that with you coming up. It's a good one, and it's a scary one. But anyway, that's coming up as a part of the Buzz special Buzz Plus. If you're a Buzz Plus member, you can hear it. If not, we're going to take our leave of you here. But if you join Buzz Plus for $4.99 a month, which is like a cup of coffee, you get the extra bonus edition of the Buzz 24/7. You get 24/7 on all the podcasts, commercial free. You get all kinds of discounts in the Buzz store and the merch store. Also, we're giving away a bunch of prizes. We got people getting coffee mugs. We got like
Yeah, congratulations to Joe.
Yeah,
He was nervous.
pro
He's like,
blankets and stuff like
I
that.
want to confirm that
Yeah.
you guys are giving away something. This
Yep.
guy named Adam came at me
Yep,
and said,
Adam's
I won
our
something.
guy.
I said, you won. You are a winner. It's not
Adam's
a scam.
our guy. So if you hear from him, yeah. But anyway, so some cool stuff's coming. And go to morningbuzz.com and sign up for the Buzz Plus. All right, everybody? We will be right back. All right? Oh, also, 10% off everything in the merch store if you're a Buzz Plus member, too. So you get to save money there. We're coming right back. For those of you that aren't Buzz Plus, we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much. Alrighty then. The kid is going to build an empire by the time he's like 14.
No, he's
Swear
got
to
a
God.
lot of ideas.
You ain't paying for his college. He's going to self-fund that shit.
Yeah,
You know?
he wants to.
Yep.
Yeah. He asked me yesterday if I can get in touch with a plumber friend.
He wants to be a plumber. That's a whole nother
He
thing.
wants to be a plumber, but he asked me if I could set up a talk with him and Batman Bob, because he goes, besides being a plumber, Mom, I think if I talk to plumbers and figure out what the biggest problem in the plumbing world is, I can
Specialize on that?
No, he can make an invention to help plumbers.
Absolutely.
He's an 11-year-old kid, man. I think he was picking my nose and eating it when I was 11. This kid's thinking about, you know what I mean? He's going back to the trades, Kelly.
Yeah, no
Mike
kidding.
Rowe
Yeah.
would love this guy.
I was picking my nose
Yeah.
and eating it.
Yeah, whatever. It's crazy. Hey, man, you don't learn a trade, you'll never want for a job. You'll have a job for life. That's what they say. All right, so I got this email. You know how you sometimes, you know, whether as a consumer, whether in a business, whether you're dealing with someone, you know, something happens that isn't right or feels weird, but you know that if you say something, you could get somebody fired, like it's a fireable thing. I don't want anybody to lose their job. You know what I mean? I'm very careful when I complain if I have an issue, because I don't want, only 2 times in my life did I not care if someone lost their job. Only 2 times.
I think I know one of them. I don't know the
And
second.
one time, the guy did lose his job. But it wasn't because of me, but, you know. But it has to be something really egregious. This one, I don't know. You tell me. Crutchy. So my doctor wanted me to get an ultrasound due to a hernia. Okay, no big deal. Lab tech goes and does the whole abdomen, front to back, and check out the organs, scans. This was just like a couple weeks ago. We get done, and the conversation walking down the hall was as follows. The tech, hey, do you have a follow-up appointment with your doctor? He said, yeah. This is 2 weeks ago. This is February 10th. The tech looked slightly concerned and said, yeah, they may call you in the next couple of days. And so the guy's like, what?
Yeah, no kidding.
Wow. And he said, the guy writes, what the fuck did you just say to me? This is what he's thinking. He didn't say it. You're a tech, not a doctor. You're not supposed to say that shit to me about my scans. So now here we are a week later when he wrote this, and I'm just twisting in the wind. No call. Am I fine? Does the doc want to see me in person to tell me I'm not? This is bullshit, and all of me wants to call the hospital to complain, but is it worth maybe getting somebody fired?
They shouldn't have done that.
Feel free to use
No,
this
he
as an
shouldn't have,
email,
but
whatever.
I
But
don't
what
know.
would you do?
I don't know if it's a fireable thing.
Kelly,
Unless you get the news that it is something devastating, then it's a fireable thing.
Years and years ago, we were doing the show, and it was like either a punch in the face or something. Somebody called in and said, I want to punch Roadkill in the face because my wife works at his dentist office, and he was in a lot of pain, and something hurt, and he said that. About 3 or 4 days later, I went back to the dentist, and they all met me in the office. They were all standing there and asked me to sign something, and that person's wife that had been let go because you're not supposed to discuss anything like that. They were very
Right, but he didn't
apologetic.
exactly say anything. I know he intimated he shouldn't have done it. I don't know if I'd get him fired now, but if I do get bad news, then I.
Yeah, but think
I
of,
see.
remove all that.
Yeah, I don't, because I've been in the hernia situation, and it comes to a point where if you see that it's stuck out and you can't push that hernia back in, it can be very, very bad. Wouldn't you want to know if something?
Well, that's my point.
Like I would call immediately, and as soon as you hear that they might be called, I'd call immediately and say, "Can I get those results in that hernia? Because if it's stuck out, you can get infected, and then
Right. I'm
You would think
I'm
they'd be
kinda
calling you
with
back
Laura.
ASAP anyway.
I'm gonna for me to sit on that. I've chewed every fingernail. I have worked myself up.
I'm not sitting on it. I'd call right away.
I'm calling the doctor's office and I'm going, this is what happened, and I want to know what the results are, because on my way out, this was said. I'm not messing around with that. No.
I agree. And I don't want to get the guy fired or girl, for that matter. I think you said he, but one of the things that I hate about our medical system is finding out that a test has something on it, and then they say, we'll meet again in a month. Like I have a friend of mine who is going through prostate issues, like prostate cancer type stuff, and I know 5 people with prostate cancer. 5. Are you kidding me? And one of them, So he has it, and I said, when's your follow up appointment? He said, oh, March 28th, and I go, whoa. I mean, you get an appointment for something that is wrong and needs to be taken care of, and you have to wait a fucking month. I understand that the medical system is overloaded. I get it. But at the same time, you don't care about that when it's you or someone you love. Yep. Get in there and take that shit out. Like, cut me open right here in the hallway, you know? And I know that's unrealistic. I know that. But that's the fear I would feel. Mm-hmm. I had an MRI years ago, and I asked the tech, because he was talking to me like he knew me, because he knew me through the show and stuff. And I said, so what'd you see? Anything? He goes, I can't. And I said, if you saw something, would you tell me? And he goes, Greg, I can't. And now I'm thinking, then you saw something, because you don't want to tell me. Yep. He goes, I'm not saying that. But that was my first thing where they cannot tell you. The tech, this guy was like, I'm not a doctor, Greg. Nope. I know how to take the pictures. I can't tell you what they mean. And I'm like, okay, he was right. But for the guy to say this, I think that's a big violation.
No, because I'm
and he could get in trouble.
Being a nervous person, like I'm going to be edge of my seat.
I don't want him to get fired.
Unless he was just saying they may call you for an earlier appointment. Maybe he wasn't intimating about the actual results
but the
of
thing
test.
is, he left him hanging.
Yeah.
But
again, it's interpretation. Maybe he wasn't saying it about. I saw that.
I guess you could say that.
And
I guess
talk
you could
about
say
somebody's
that.
job. I don't know.
I just I find it. I would say, look, I got a vibe from the guy, and I'd say that I got a vibe from the guy from his face. I saw his face, or I'd say something like that. I wouldn't say he said something because then that is, I think, egregious. But man, oh man. I would definitely say I got to get in sooner. You call them and you say, I am freaking out. Tell them you're freaking out. Whatever, good or bad, I want to know. Don't tell me you can't look at the freaking scan. You can look at the scan. Mm-hmm. It doesn't take 4 weeks to look at the scan. Well, sir, there's a lot of people ahead of you. I understand that.
And you know what I'm going to say to that? All right, here's what happened. I got the test. I walked out. Somebody there said something. And I agree with you that I shouldn't go, but that wasn't cool, and this needs to be taken care of. I'm sorry.
So you drop full dime?
Absolutely. Yeah. You shouldn't be messing around with stuff like that. If the person said at the end, I'm just kidding with you, and I listened to the show.
That's worse. Holy shit, I'm just kidding with you. Yeah, that's, yeah. What would I do is I would say, I can't sleep. I can't eat. It's affecting everything. I'm scared. You just throw yourself on the mercy of them and just say, I got a really bad vibe from the person because I saw their face. And I wouldn't say that they said something because I think then they would get in trouble. And if they still put me off, maybe I'd be pushed to the point where I'd be so afraid that I would say what you would say, Scotty. Mm-hmm. I don't want to get anybody fired, you know? People work hard at their jobs and shit, and sometimes say the wrong. They think they're doing you a favor, and they say the wrong thing.
No, I understand that,
you know?
and I do agree with that. But no,
What did you just say to me? You're a tech, not a doctor. You're not supposed to say shit to me about my scans. That is accurate. That is true. They're not supposed to give you anything at all. A lot of times, too, if you go in and have a scan, it's somebody else that takes you out of the room, and not the person who took the pictures. Because they want to avoid that stuff. Right. Mm-hmm. You know, they have an orderly come in or something like that. I hope you're all right. You know, so if I'm going to send an email and to them and tell them that we did it here on the 24/7. Yes. But
and we want to know is everything okay?
Yeah. So yeah, it's so awful when they put you in that and you have to wait, and then you have to kind of be cool about it because you don't want to. You're worried about it, you know. And Jesus. You know, that's what drives you crazy. Like, if it was me, I'd be like, okay, I'm good. I feel good or whatever. I want to get rid of it. But that would be way worse if it was Valerie. If it was Valerie, like, I want to know and I want to know now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
I just call the doctor and be like,
kids too. Same with your kids. You know, like, especially that. You know, your kids and your wife, your spouse or whatever. That would drive me nuts. So, if you email me, Greg at morningbuzz.com, and let me know how you would handle that situation.
Mm-hmm.
What would you do? Because he's asking for suggestions, and I don't know if he's already acted on it or not. So, you can email me, Greg at morningbuzz.com. All right? All right, good luck.
Roni.
Well, we started off with burping.
Yep.
That was a hard lesson in there early on. Then we heard about the I don't want to say mob, but it felt very mob-like.
Yep.
But he was providing it.
I said maybe we should finish with burping. We started with burping.
We
I don't have any more.
Here she goes. She's not gonna.
all right. I'm gonna end before this thing gets crazy. But thank you for
Coming.
being a Buzz Plus member, everybody.
Coming, Greg.
Email me, Greg at morningbuzz.com.
Coming, Greg.
All right.
Go.
Thank you very
Go.
much. No, she ain't got it.
It's
She
not
ain't got it.
cold anymore.
See ya. Bye.